My name is Nelly Wanjiko Kihenjo. I'm a designer alongside a businesswoman. I am very passionate about entrepreneurship and fashion at the same time. The NS Investment Challenge is a competition for students whereby they get to compete on an online platform, which is a simulation of what happens in the real market. Since while I was in school, I was not able to participate in the to trade in the real markets. It gives you the feel of the financial markets. Like for instance, if like the NSE challenge, they used to give virtual money of 3 million shillings. I am young, I clearly don't have 3 million shillings, but if I'm interested, I would use the virtual money, which is the 3 million. I get to invest in the companies. The companies, they have their real-time rates, but then again, the money is virtual. The rates are real-time, but the money is virtual. If the economy goes down, meaning the share price of all the companies that are listed, if they go down, even in your portal, as a student, it also goes down. If the share price of a company goes up, it goes up. They made it a competition. You get to win cash prizes, which you reinvest back into the market since you already know how to invest already. I didn't win. I didn't win, but since I finished, regardless, it doesn't matter. For me to do the challenge, my main incentive was the cash prize. I looked at it, I'm like, well, this would go a long way in doing whatever it is that I want to do. So the first incentive that I had was the money. The second was the internship. Everyone longs for an internship. So, and it was open to everyone in every sector. So despite being, those were the main incentives when it came to the investment market. And then the other thing, since it's something that you can easily get out of, like shares, for instance, the share market. If I had 2,000, since let's say by the end of the week I can get 2,000. If I invest it in shares, I can always liquidate it next month. So it's an easy way of you save, you liquidate, you get a certain amount of profits, you get to reinvest back, you suffer at some point, you reinvest it again, you get a bit more money. So for me, the whole action was quite interesting. It's completely out of my lane since I used to do my coursework in design, but at least it makes you curious about the financial sector. And I think it's easier if you're coming from different fields, because I'll just look at it like, is this company worth investing or not? I won't be looking at it in terms of theory. After the challenge, my mind, it's like I opened up to things. What you hear in business, news, it relates. The money that I make now from my fashion design business, the profits, since I now know the various things that I can get to investing, I have actually invested in the actual markets. It's better than a bank account, and it's still accessible after 6 months or even after a year. I got to realize after the challenge, you really don't need a lot of money. You can start investing with 5,000, 2,000. I know people look for other ventures, preferably gambling, but this one, I do it for the long term. I started young because of all the people that you see. We live around the living it up era, meaning it's just you only live once. If I get money, happen. If I get a little bit of allowance, if I get help, you drink half of the money, you do whatever. But you know, I think as young people, we need to be more aware of our future. We need to think in terms of what's going to happen after. You're only in campus for 4 years, and 4 years just flies by. You need to take advantage of all the opportunities that come your way, all the competitions, and most importantly, the NS Investment Challenge. Apart from the fact that it's a competition, it goes a long way because you get to meet with other, especially there's a discussion forum, you get to meet with like-minded individuals who are participating also in the challenge. You can always be employed, yes, but just have your extra amount. And you can achieve this obviously through investing. And the first step that you can learn about the investment market is through the NS Investment Challenge. It's very simple, it's fun, it's only 3 months. You can do it. If I have a tab, I have 10 tabs that I've opened online. One is Instagram, Facebook, I'm on WhatsApp. It's still in my phone. I can open a separate tab for the NS Investment Challenge. Just play and you just get to see how it works. The knowledge goes a long way. And it has also gone a long way in my own business. The little money that I make, the profits that I gain from the investment that I have made in the money market and even the shares, it goes into paying the fundi, it buys fabric. Since I'm now looking for a studio whereby I will have to display my work, I'm still putting an amount for a kitty for that, which will go a long way into that studio. So the money that I make, it will accumulate. Eventually, I'll be able to cover the rent that I would be asked for that particular studio, alongside all the other businesses that I would want to venture in.